Hello everyone. Today I'm going to give you a bit of history about my world. I'll tell you about how it all began. The Zenith of Creation. The universe and all its entities were born from the battle between light and dark. The timeless confrontation came to a head, resulting in a violent detonation. The energy released in the explosion's wake birthed the elemental domains and magic which whirled between and throughout. What remained of the light took a divine form and became Leora, the light goddess. But she was not alone, as what remained of the infinite darkness laid in dormancy. With the foresight of what she could create and the knowledge that she could not survive another confrontation with the evil, she used her divine power to pull the realms to her. As they intersected upon her, the cosmos expanded forth. From the center of the macrocosm, the goddess gazed upon the formation of innumerable worlds. And she could see between the cosmos itself a realm that tied all she had created with the elemental domains which preceded it. To ensure that the light's grace would continue, Leora gave birth to the Titans. Formed from the very elements that she had collided upon herself, her children were spread to many worlds brimming with magical vibrance, where they could slumber and grow. One day, they would emerge as towering deities, shaping their worlds to their liking. As Leora sent the elementals throughout the cosmos, she noticed entities distinct from her offspring beginning to develop. Though as time passed, clear problems appeared, with the Titans constantly conflicting with said life. And a deeper trouble became evident as the darkness was drawn by the magical brilliance inherent in so much of this burgeoning life. The light goddess decided to create two new planes of existence, both adjacent to the material cosmos, between which these beings would be split. Much of the life which attracted the great evil, striking and magical in nature, was made into the jade kingdom of Virides. But some beings, unfit to be among the majesty of the jade, cruel abominations by nature, or tainted by the evil of the shadows, were imprisoned in purgatory, where solitude would keep them. From the moment Leora created the cosmos from the disparate realms, her life was made finite. She knew the act would diminish her quintessence, but she was all too aware of her inferior power compared to the great darkness. Her continued machinations only furthered her decline. After all she had done, Leora decided to enact one last deed, the creation of her final children. Her remaining power would birth the Maver gods and transmute her form into the Well of Souls. The nascent deities were scattered across the cosmos and between the realms. One by one they would awaken with a single calling, to find their siblings. As time passed, the light's old foe reared its horrid visage as it began to consume innumerable worlds. The cries of felled titans would draw the Maver closer to their ancestral adversary, and on the world of Salvoon, the gods would come to the aid of their elder brethren, and eventually banish the malevolent swarm of shadows. I hope you enjoyed hearing this chunk of lore. Now tell me what you think. Do you think the swarm of shadows will return? What kind of life do you think was moved to the domain of Virides? Tell me your thoughts down in the comments. And please, leave a like, as it helps my content reach a broader audience. Thank you, and have a good one.